Good Thursday morning. I'm Dwayne Nelson with your local news. Mountain States Health Alliance and Cigna Health Insurance have failed to reach an agreement after months of discussions and numerous offers from both sides. Mountain States Health Alliance Chief Financial Officer Marvin Eichhorn told 11 Connects the latest offer to Cigna was innovative.
Our rates as Mountain States that we have with Cigna are comparable to all of our other major payers like the Blues of Tennessee or United or Aetna or other major payers.
Both sides continuing to negotiate an accord by the January deadline. U.S. bankruptcy court judge has set the fair market value of the financially ailing International Storytelling Center's building in downtown Jonesboro at $1.3 million. ISC Chief Executive Officer Jimmy Neal Smith said the board will look at what they may be able to do to remain in that building. December 31st deadline has been set for the reorganization plan to be filed. More than 1,800 Southwest Virginia landowners will share a $3.4 million settlement of their class action lawsuit over coal bed methane rights. Bristol Herald-Courier reports that U.S. District Court Judge James Jones had approved the settlement. About $1.1 million in attorney fees and $67,500 in expenses will be deducted from the settlement. The lawsuit had alleged that Chesapeake Energy Corporation subsidiary Chesapeake Appalachia underpaid royalties to landowners for decades. A recent truck crash along Interstate 81 in Kingsport has led to a call for more safety measures along one portion of the interstate. A tractor-trailer slammed into a home on Green Lake Drive in the Colonial Heights area last week. Luckily, no one was injured. Now, State Representative Tony Shipley believes a 1-mile barrier between the interstate and neighborhood should be installed.
In my recollection, there's been at least 3 events like this, and someone told me yesterday that there have been a total of 5 events similar to this over the last 5 years. So obviously it's something that we need to address.
Project expected to cost about $1.5 million. Elizabethton police investigating an attempted robbery at a convenience store in the city. It happened Tuesday evening at the Sunshine Market on North Lynn Avenue. An employee told police that a man wearing a mask entered the business and demanded money from a customer and then a cashier. Some type of scuffle occurred and the man fled in a white vehicle. He's described as being 5'9", 160 pounds, blue eyes, pale complexion, and a reddish blonde mustache. Kingsport Economic Development Board has taken the next step in establishing a winery in the city. Board members voted this week to enter into a contract with the city to build a new golf maintenance facility at Meadowview Convention Center. The proposed winery would use the current golf shed. Citing a low number of transplant patients, Johnson City Med Center will be discontinuing its organ transplant program effective November 4th. Candace Jennings is Senior Vice President for Tennessee Operations for Mountain States Health Alliance.
Over time, as we talk with our surgeons, we have 2 transplant surgeons here, about the increasing quality requirements of Medicare and the cost of maintaining the program. We believed it was time.
Current transplant patients at the Med Center will continue to receive services for up to a year as needed. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Have yourself a great Thursday.